Hello everyone and welcome back to Abstract Medicine. Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are tuning in the world. Thank you so much for joining and for letting me read your energies today. This is going to be a Should I Travel or Relocate reading. It's going to be a Pick a Crystal, and it's going to be all about should you relocate, should you travel. Maybe we can get some dates as well about that too. So we're going to be having a reading about pick a crystal, should I travel, relocate, and the first one's going to be the lapis lazuli. You may or may not be able to see that just because of the light that I'm currently using. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, that's number one. Number two is like a sort of red jasper. Okay, and number three is a tiger's eye. Okay, so this one's going to be lapis lazuli number one, red jasper number two, and then tiger's eye number three. So blue, red, and brown gold. Okay, so if you need some time to pause the video and meditate and to choose your pile, then please go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we will go ahead and start with number one. Okay, so number one, pile number one. Should you travel? Should you relocate at this time? Before I start with the card, the tarot, I like to start with an oracle deck. And I'd like to start with an oracle deck, and it's going to be the Whispers of Love. Okay. So, dear angels, guides, ancestors, Son of Masters, please can we have the messages that we need to hear for pile one? Should they travel or should they relocate? Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. They're also telling me to be specific. So some of you may need to be specific about exactly what you're wanting. So we're going to read this card at the very end. But I will just show you that we have a couple here, and it says act as if your partner is here, whether you have someone in your life or not. Act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. And we have number 37, which could be significant, could be your age. 8, 9, and 10 adds up to 10 as well. So, this could be something about starting a new chapter here, something exciting. Traveling and relocating generally is all about new energies, isn't it? About new adventures. I wouldn't be surprised if the full card came through in this reading too. But yeah, I feel like there's something exciting happening for you. This could involve two people, a partnership as well, whether you're with someone or not. I do see that this is about starting a new venture and acting as if your partner is here. Some of you may not have a partner at this time and are calling one in. Some of you may have lost one at this time and are feeling like when you do travel to a specific destination, be very specific about that place, because I feel like it's got something to do with you reminiscing or having fond memories about your partner that may be in spirit and may no longer be in the physical world. And I also just want to check that it's recording, yeah. And I also feel like there's something here about beautiful energy about reminiscing and starting something new after maybe a difficult ending, a painful ending, or an ending that needed to close out for a new beginning to start. So we're going to read this card at the very end, so just bear in mind that that's what's going to be happening. So we'll just put that here. So let's have a look at the tarot. So what is it that please please can we get some information about should pile one travel or relocate at this time? Should they travel or relocate? If possible, can we get some more information about dates as well? Thank you so much. Okay, so should they relocate or travel at this time? Okay, we've got one card here. Okay, so celebration. So we've got 3 of Cups here. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Wow, and we've got the 4 of Wands. Some of you could actually be traveling and relocating because you are or have recently become engaged, or you will be celebrating nuptials as well. So wedding nuptials. So I feel like there could be an energy here of people getting married and traveling, going on a honeymoon, I would say. I also see with 3 and 3 here, this could be 33 is your age, 37 has come up as well, and number 4 as well. So something that's going to be stable. You have gained mastery, and I feel like a lot of you have learnt and gained wisdom from your past. And I feel like you're going away with someone is going to help transform your life for the better. I do see that here. I feel like traveling and relocating is a good decision, and the answer is yes. Should you travel or relocate? Is a yes. It's going to provide you with a lot of stability. And look, we have Amalato, so some of you could have been healing a sickness as well. But yeah, it's going to provide you a lot of stability. It's going to provide you a lot of celebrations, foundations that are going to be more stable. This is literally the house card as well with the 4 of Wands. So I do see that there is something very positive here for you. I'm just adjusting the light so you're able to see that better. I'm using electric light. I'm not using natural light today. Yeah, I just feel like there is something very positive here for you in terms of a new home that you will be building, and you could be building with, working with specialists, architects, designers, interior designers, maybe even friends or local craftsmen as well that are going to help you build this beautiful foundation, i.e., a home as well. I do see that this foundation, this home, could be abroad as well. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing that's going to be taking place as well after some time where there's been some stress involved maybe in your recent past, or some issues involving your health, maybe mental or physical health as well. I do feel like there are 2 people involved here that are going to get married, but there does seem to be 3 people here as well with Mercante. Some of you could also be relocating abroad because you'll be working with people from abroad, from different cultures, from different parts of the world. And a lot of you also, for those of you that resonate with this, will be finding a lot of space. It's like sacred energy, like reclusive energy or restorative energy. So you'll be restoring yourselves emotionally and mentally, and health-wise, physically as well, when you move abroad and relocate to this new place. And I feel like it does involve 2 people here. So this could be you could be moving with your partner, or even going abroad and traveling, or meeting someone traveling and then relocating there. Eventually, at some point, you might want to come back and then go and like sort things out, collaborate, work on how you can build in a team, how you can work in a franchise, or this could be about sort of like getting all the nitty-gritty sorted, basically all the paperwork sorted before you actually go and relocate, and seeing if you can work there and collaborate with other people. This does talk about teamwork too, before you actually finally settle down. But it's going to be very prosperous for you. It's going to be very sacred and stable for you. I keep hearing the word sanctuary in my head that keeps coming through. And I feel like this does talk about, for some of you, or for many of you, a work abroad, so a relocation that does involve work. Because we have a possibility of someone here who's looking at the potential to work with people, and trade with people from other, I'm hearing planets, but other worlds. And here, conversazione. So, I do see that you're going to be conversing, communicating with many people. I also do see communication as being something that is going to be healed if there's been any communication blockages as well. Communication will be healed. So, in regard to relationships or even friendships, communication will be healed. So, that's a side message. But yeah, I feel like also there's different languages that could also occur here. So, I feel like there is possibly a need to get some expert knowledge on that and get some get to studying. Because with 33, it does talk about ascended mastery, the ascended master, the master, and the teacher. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. And it's that kind of situation where you could also be wanting to learn a new language. And that's you learning and participating with other people, and it helps you collaborate and work better with people as well. Even if it's not work related, learning another language or even um, basic tools, basic linguistic tools in another language is an amazing tool in itself in order to help you to communicate and work better with people and communities in general. So, say for example, you need a ceramicist, for example, as an example, um, or you need to create, you want to have like specific tiles for your home, for example, and there's a local ceramicist who's like incredible, then it's probably better to speak his language, not just creatively speaking, but also his actual native tongue. So you're able to maybe get even a better bargain as well, but it gets a better discount as well, maybe. Maybe even better work, so craftsmanship too, because you're in his land or her land now, and so it's time to put the effort as well to give in that way, because we can give back to our communities by also honoring their culture as well. And one of the most beautiful, marvelous ways of doing that is by speaking another language and learning that skill. And I feel like some of you are also going to be, improving your communication skills, just generally speaking as well. Um, and I feel like you're just going to be more confident as well with your communication, generally speaking. But yeah, I feel like this is very positive. You're going to be meeting lots of new people. I'm also seeing 3 people here as well with La Alegría. So again, I feel like there's new friendships as well that are going to be developed as well. Maybe meeting friends on your travels. But I do feel like it's specifically 2 people that will be traveling and relocating together as a unit, and then meeting and making new friends as well. Let's get one more. Let's get some more information. Thank you. And then pensiero. So some of you have really been deliberating and thinking and worrying about this as well. Like, should I relocate? Should I travel? Should I stay or should I go? The answer is yes, go, but have some really good strategy as well. Like have a really good planning. As I said before, get the paperwork sorted out before you actually finally come to the conclusion and move. For example, when I moved to the States, it wasn't easy. I had to make sure that I had all the right paperwork. My visa was in check. Visas notoriously are not easy to get. They're very time consuming. You've got to make sure that you tick all the boxes. And some of you in particular are creatives and you are very highly skilled or very sought after in your industry. And this move or relocation is really going to be helping you, improving your mental health as well. It's going to help you excel as well. It's going to help bring the best out of you. I do see lots of sunshine, happiness, joy, and also fun times and more time to spend time with your family and friends. I do see that there are friends here that feel like family to you. Let's just get some more. We have la leggerezza and we have l'amante. So again, I do see that there is going to be a better bond with your lover as well, with your partner. And I feel like it's just any stress that you may have experienced in your past is going to be closing out and is going to be healed as well when you travel with your partner, and when you even decide to move in with each other. I'm also picking up on that too, or even moving in with each other into a new destination as well. Let's get 2 more cards. Thank you, spirits. We have Giovine Fanciulla. Some of you are single at this time. The question is if should you travel? You're thinking about it, or should you relocate, or even both? The answer again is yes. And for those of you who are single, this is probably a really good time to meet someone as well on your travels as well. I just feel like you seem lighter in your energies when you are in a different location, and I also see that you are seen differently when you travel. So, say for example, you don't get much attention in your native land, for example, and traveling, you actually realize that you get more people, you get more bees with honey. So you are lighter of spirit, and therefore you are sort of, your energy is sweeter and more high vibrational, and so you get more sort of like flowers. You get more, butterflies, towards you, towards your flower. So, um, I'm not saying that this is like a metaphorical thing about sleeping around. That's not a metaphor for that, or an innuendo, as it were. But it's the energy of like you have a lighter energy, and you feel more healed. You feel more lighter of spirit. You feel less stressed. This is also a time. Traveling also does talk about, as I mentioned before, restorative energy. You feel more restored. You feel more healed. Generally, you see things in a different perspective. Um, and I feel like for those of you who are single, you're really looking at your future here and seeing what's best for you. And travel and relocating is actually a really good option for you at this time. Traveling, I just want to say traveling and relocating may not necessarily be something that has to be for the long run. I was based in LA for 4 years, but I every year I'm in the States because I work there for my business as an artist. So there are years where I'm there like 3 times a year, um, and that's why at that point I realised, well, I just may as well move here because I'm doing a lot of business there. So that could be something that you may be experiencing at this time, pile one. But yeah, I also feel like there could be a possibility for you to meet someone new in a new place of work, possibly meeting new people as well. For those of you who are single, um, meeting new friends and working in a beautiful team environment where you could also be meeting someone romantically speaking through, conoscenti, so people from a very high caliber of in your industry that are very smart, very academically intelligent, um, in very high positions as well, I would say. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Pile 1. Let's just see at the bottom of the deck, and we have Gran Signore. So this is going to provide you a lot of stability, and it's really going to elevate your moods, but it's also going to elevate your status as well. And we have La Superbia just peeking through. And I feel like it's just going to make you feel even more confident as well, just generally speaking. But yeah, it's really going to, so for example, when I was in the States, this is the only reason why I provide examples about myself is not because, I'm showing off. I'm just saying that these are facts. I'm stating facts. So when I was in LA and I was in the States, when I moved to the States, I had basically promoted myself to a higher level, just by me being there. So there was kind of, I had advanced my career by 5 years, um, or even 10 years by just being in the States. So and working with people, with local people, with the city of Los Angeles, doing murals, for example. I had to really learn how to perfect my skill sets and learn new skill sets as well, like working on a wall, painting on a wall, on a street wall, where I had to use specific paints and things like that in order to make sure that it was going to last a lifetime. Of course, they do get tagged, and I will be going back there again. I was meant to go actually a couple of months ago, but I was obviously my flight got cancelled, so I wasn't able to go because of the lockdowns and because of the travel restrictions. So if you're worried about travel restrictions at this time, I do see that there is a current opportunity that it's open, and that there is an opportunity here for you to work, and perfect your skill sets with like-minded people in your industry, of a very high caliber. And I just feel like it's really going to help you excel. And say, for example, when you come back home or when you come back to your native country, you're going to really be seen and praised and seen that you've really created an amazing achievement. I also see Gran Consolazione just poking through here. And I would say that this is something that you've been dreaming about doing. So I would say just go ahead and do it. So let's have a look at this card for you now. Beautiful reading already. Or rather, we're at the close of it now, but beautiful reading. So let's get, I just also just flip the deck here, and they've got the world card here, not flip the deck, but just open the deck, and it just so happened to open up on Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the world card. So this does talk about travel. So yes, go travel, go relocate. A lot of you have also come out of a relationship as well, or you've come out of a separation too. You might be feeling a little bit guarded and a bit touchy, emotionally speaking. But what's going to happen when you travel is going to really elevate your mood, as I mentioned before. It's kind of like really just going to help you feel better about yourself, generally speaking, and will open up your heart and also start to, thaw away, the icy ice queen energy that you may have been putting up as well, regardless of gender here, male or female or they. So I do see here with the Eight of Wands, definitely travel is on the card here. Lots of communication, again, sudden communication, sudden travel, sudden decisions about moving. You know, maybe you're also like, I'm also getting the energy of water here. So emotionally speaking, you may not actually be telling people about your intentions, and so you're guarding yourself away from people that don't are nosy and don't need to know what your plans are. But I do see that there is sudden change and sudden movement towards traveling. This could also be world travel, not just one specific place. This could be, maybe the next 8 months to the next year of you traveling and moving around a lot as well. So that's what I do see here in terms of the timing. So, but yeah, in terms of this card here, this beautiful card, let's have a look at the Whispers of Love here, number 37. Okay, so if you'd like to take a screenshot of that, you're more than welcome to do that. So, act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. If your actions and thoughts take someone else's feelings into account, you will be more aligned with a true relationship. If your partner is not with you yet, generate the feeling that you are already sharing your life with your special someone. Excuse me. This will change the way you feel and can alter your attitude and your potential to attract them into your life. Revel in the thought that you are in a faithful relationship. When you create a vacuum by affirming your desire as if you have it, the universe will bring it to you more quickly. You draw into your life the things that are in harmony with your beliefs. Believe and trust that love is coming your way. See your energy as a love attracting magnet. Live as if you are in your desired relationship and appreciate the phase prior to the arrival of love. A fairy couple effortlessly dances across the night sky. A large moth is beneath them. The moth uses its scent to pull in a mate. There is no concern, worry, or doubt concerning her ability to attract love. Use the energy of the moth to relax into a state of trust. Love is not far away, and you are in the process of bringing it to you. So that's beautiful. So there's some of you who have booked private readings with me, this card may have come up for you. So this is another confirmation that whatever you are seeking in terms of relationship is happening by your manifestation abilities through attracting it to happen in the physical world. But even from the general readings too, if you've been vibrating and resonating with that element, where this card has shown up in particular, then this is definitely for you. So that's all I have for you, poll 1. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Nice, short, simple reading. We're going to move on to poll 2. Okay, hello poll 2 and welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining. So we have the red jasper here. So let's just go ahead and get started, shall we? So I'm just checking the timer there. Right. So we're going to use the Whispers of Love card for your main message. So should poll 2, angels, ancestors, guides, ascended masters, spirit team, should poll 2 relocate or travel? And please can you give us as much information as you can. Maybe just give us some dates as well, please. Thank you so much. Poll 2, should poll 2 travel or relocate? I'm hearing gumption, the word gumption. Some of you might need some courage at this time, or some of you have gumption. I've also just heard the word kick, A-S-S. So some of you are real troopers and fighters here. So poll 2, should poll 2 travel relocate? So a bit of mystery here, the cards aren't coming out. So should poll 2 travel or relocate, please, spirit team? Thank you so much. Show me the cards I need to see. One card, please. Show me the card I need to see. Thank you so much. Okay. Alright, let's have a look. So we have express love through gifts. Number 19. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. So maybe there is someone who is number 19 here. Someone may be gifting you a travel ticket. You know, someone may be gifting you something, giving you a pearl, maybe pearls of wisdom as well on your travels. If you are traveling, the answer hasn't really kind of come about yet because we have number 19 here. It's not quite a yes, it's not quite a no. I see 9 and 1 adding up to 10, but I don't see that it's quite come to clarity yet. But yeah, I feel like there could be someone here who could be giving someone a pearl. You know, pearls are very precious gifts. Um, yeah, I feel like there could be something here where you might resonate with pearls. Maybe this is a family heirloom, so you might be traveling or meeting someone who may be traveling towards you to give you something, and expressing love through gifts. So maybe this is someone who doesn't necessarily physically, emotionally or vocally express their love, but it's their love language is through gifts. So poll 2, should poll 2 travel or relocate? Stanza. Well, this is a room of your own, a room of one's own here. So I see that poll 2, you might not be relocating or traveling. You could be very self-satisfied at home at this time. Because we have stanza here, which does talk about an intimate setting, a room, a bedroom. This is an intimate setting, so this isn't like a living room. This is a room, but let's say traditionally this is somewhere where you only invite people that are who you trust, in the sense that is very dealing with a private matter. So there could be a conversation here or a meeting where someone may be coming towards you, or you might be going towards them or their home, specifically an interior setting. It's not an exterior setting. So stanza, and we have the ace of pentacles. So amazing. So that is an offer here. Number 1, quadri, is the ace of pentacles. So this is an offer here. Someone is giving you a gift. Absolutely. In your physical home, this could be gifting you, I don't know, let's have a look. Poll 2, should poll 2 travel or relocate? L'amica, so you could have a friend who might be coming to visit you, maybe wanting to share some wisdom with you, share some knowledge, share some nuggets of wisdom. We have fiori, quattro di fiori, so the 4 of flowers, which is the 4 of wands. So amazing. The 4 of wands came out in the tarot in pole 1. And here we have it in the Sibilla. So we have a home here. So I do see that you could have a friend who could be coming to travel towards you, to your home. Let's have a look. Falsità. Someone is hiding their true feelings, maybe. You could have a female friend who is hiding their true feelings. Or maybe they're hiding their intentions. Or they may be wearing a mask. And we have quadri numero 4. So we have the 4 of pentacles here. So I feel like there could be, let me just have a look at the tarot. I just want to show you the 4 of pentacles. There could be someone who might be stuck on you, who may be wanting to hold on to you at this time, who may be not sharing their true intentions, their true feelings. Here it is. That's the 4 of Pentacles. I'll just show you. I'll put it there so you can see it. So yeah, the 4 of Pentacles is all about, holding on to something, holding on to your things, maybe even being a bit greedy as well. But I see here that there could be someone here who might be hiding their true feelings about you. So you could be dealing with a female, and they may want to be more than friends, for example. But there was also something else I was picking up in terms of stuck energy. Is there could be something here, part 2, where you might be feeling like you're quite comfortable at home. Very sort of Taurus energy. Don't get stuck on that. It's the energy of Taurus, which is all about luxury, and maybe you're staying at home and you're getting some help from a friend and they're gifting you something, maybe even some furniture. Because I do see a lot of like physical things here. I'm seeing chairs, curtains, pictures, flowers. You could have a friend who might be wanting to give you something, and maybe they've been holding back on giving equally to this friendship. Or you could have a a romantic relationship, with a friend who is not showing their true feelings. So yeah, let's actually now see. But yeah, should they travel or relocate? That's the main question, isn't it? Pile two. Okay, so we have 6 of Wands. So we have someone who's wanting to maybe charm you, win you over, um, maybe even claim you. Claim you as theirs, possibly. Pole two. Maybe they're coming towards you. Look, we have someone on a horse here. So maybe they have something on their heart or in their mind, and they're stuck on you. They're holding on to you, and they're wanting to come towards you and travel towards you. And are feeling very victorious, are feeling very proud of themselves on account of them achieving great success. This could also be financial success with Pentacles too, but also accolades as well. This could be someone who's in the public eye, who's very well appreciated by their peers, and you could be one of them. You could actually even be yourself their friend, and they may be traveling towards you, towards your home, in order to give you something that they've achieved and they've been holding on to for quite some time, but they may not be showing face. So I don't know if you'll be traveling, but I feel like someone could be traveling towards you. So pole two, let's get some more pole two, please, Spirit. I do feel like this is of a pure nature with the white horse here. Okay. I do feel like this friendship that you have with this person has a beautiful bond. So whether it turns into a romantic thing or not, you have a beautiful, innocent, soulful bond with this person, pole two. So is pole two traveling or relocating? Please can we get some more information about this? Get some more information about stanza. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So we've got 9 of Swords. Let's get some more information about the 9 of Swords, please, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, we have another 4. We've got the 4 of Cups. So that's actually what I was picking up on earlier. Is someone may have been dissatisfied. Wow, we've got Tower card, pile 2. Okay, let's get one more. Let's get one more. Pile 2. Okay, so there's some major changes here. This also talks about being kicked out of a home as well, the Tower card. Wow, and the Ace of Cups, yeah. Honestly, I really feel like this is something, romantically speaking, where this could be a friend of yours who may wish to give you something, and this could be an offer for a romantic relationship. And they may be getting a sudden realization, maybe at home during the lockdowns as well, or during time when they've been away from people in their own space. They've been really thinking about and anguishing over maybe something that they've been wanting, they've been holding on to you, they've been holding on to maybe a false sense of comfort. So maybe they have all of everything, they have beautiful furniture, they have all the beautiful furnishings, but they may be very dissatisfied. And Spirit may have given them a rude awakening. Maybe they've been too pompous at work, maybe they've been overly comfortable at work, and has been, the cock of the town kind of thing. Someone who is like very boastful at work as well, possibly, and they've been getting they've received a rude awakening from Spirit, where Spirit has really helped them to see that this boastfulness, this braggadocious attitude, um, sure may have been built on originally with a lot of skill and prowess, but it wasn't going to last very long. So their ego was put in check by Spirit. And so part two, what I'm seeing here is that there could be someone here who may have had a rude awakening, that whatever they've been created have created in the physical world was not necessarily pure gold. And so what they're looking for is a new start in a relationship, or even having come out of a relationship that was very dissatisfactory for them. And they could be seeing you as someone who they would like to give you an offer of a relationship. Um, and you could be friends with them already. That's what I'm seeing here. Some of you, in terms of travel and relocation, some of you may have been kicked out of a job. Some of you may have had massive changes in your life recently where you've had to leave a certain place, you've had to leave a home, you've had to leave a location, you've had to leave your job, you've had to leave um, your place of stability, the place where it felt stable to you, but it was actually built on a false comfort. And I feel like you outgrew that space, that place as well. And maybe you were very stubborn with the Four of Pentacles. You're very stubborn about moving things forward in your life. So there's an energy of false comfort, is what I'm picking up on. Let's get a couple of cards from the Mirasibilla, please. Disperata per gelosia. So some of you could have been, again, very anxious over this new shift, a new change. I feel like you were actually bored in this situation, or someone you may be dealing with was very bored in a situation. You may have been dealing with someone who was bored in a situation. That situation could have been a relationship, a job, um, just bored in general, bored of your own company even, and wanting to, get things started and change in your life here. Maybe I just get the feeling that someone has been very bored of a situation, bored in a relationship, stagnancy energy. You know, that's what I'm picking up on. Sacerdote. And there's a commitment here. And here we have malinconia. So yeah, there's been a lot of sadness as well. Maybe you've been dealing with some sort of like depression as well, possibly, part two, or maybe you're dealing with someone who was depressed. You may have resonated with pole one, where I mentioned pole one may have lost a partner, a widow. They could be a widow, a widower as well. And maybe going on holiday could be a really great thing to do, or even just taking time out from the world. But I feel, regardless, there could be someone here, pole two, you yourself or someone that you're dealing with, who may be coming out of the public eye for a time being because they've had a rude awakening. And that rude awakening was all about maybe some interference or too much interference in their physical world. Maybe they were not they outgrew their sort of fishbowl and they need a bigger pond, they need a bigger ocean, and they need better and brighter horizons, better and brighter opportunities. So Spirit intercepted here in order to bring that, and that was a change in their perceptions, a change in their lifestyle, maybe a change in their routine, on their daily routine, a change on their perspectives on life and in love in particular. And maybe they are also realizing that they can't just be a youngster for life. They have to also learn to grow up and to, change sort of immature habits as well, is what I'm picking up on. And actually start to think about settling down, or even start to get things settled and stable in their life. And I do see a commitment being something that could be a priority to this person, at least initiated by Spirit here. Whether this person goes ahead with it or not, whether it's you or them, it's up to Spirit here. Let's get two more cards. Look, here we go. We've got the three of swords here. So yeah, you could be dealing with someone who you were married to, pole two, who you may have been in a relationship with, and maybe that's gone, one way or another, either through them passing on to the spirit world, or maybe it's a relationship that wasn't built to last, and had to end. And so you may be healing from heartbreak at this time, and you may be bored of your own company. And I don't really see travel really for you on the cards, but I see there is a possibility of someone who may want to come towards you. There's quite some Martian energy here as well, so there could have been some arguments involved here with someone, a party or another. There could also be maybe there's someone here that's trying to make amends with a friend here that's trying to offer you a peace offering or something like that, and is just getting a rude awakening from spirit not to be too proud here. So someone could be coming towards you to their private abode here. You may have also experienced some sort of death one way or another, even if it's not romantically speaking, as well. And I feel like you're actually currently recovering at this time from whatever losses you've been experiencing. Maybe these could have even been financial losses as well. Pile two. So I don't feel like you really are going to be traveling or relocating, but I do see that there is someone here who is currently restoring their energies over a breakup, or even over an illness, or yeah. But whilst you're healing, there's also someone who's going to be coming towards you as well, I would say, to give you an offering, to give you some praise as well, to give you some peace, maybe like a peace offering here, as I said before. But yeah, I feel like there is someone who could be getting a very sudden realization of something. So be in anticipation of that, because it's going to be quite a big revelation, is what I'm hearing. So pay attention to that. But yeah, if you'd like some more information about that on a private level, then you can book a reading from me. But yeah, there could have been someone who may have been stuck in their ego for quite some time. But yeah, let's have a look at this card now. So let's have a look and see what your main card's all about here. So pile 2 in terms of traveling or relocating. So let's have a look. Number 19. Number 19, it's like someone is on the verge of developing into an adult, 19 to 20, very informative years, those couple of years. Okay, so let's have a read of this. Take a screenshot of it if you like as well. Whispers of love, right, number 19. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. A gift is evidence of your love and care for someone. Gifts do not need to be expensive. Showing someone your favourite place, sharing a special song, or writing a note of gratitude are ways of giving. Let someone know you care. Make the effort to know what is special about the people in your life. Show your appreciation for them through distinctive and meaningful gifts. Simple thoughtfulness is the best gift for anyone. Remembering a favourite food or a significant date can mean a lot to someone. This card depicts two mermaids. The male offers a pearl to the female. Pearls are associated with protection and love, and used as lucky charms or for clearing blocks to abundance. A gift has more meaning when given from your heart. So this could be, again, someone who could be coming towards you, so moving towards you, traveling towards you, taking steps towards you in order to give something from their heart here. So be in anticipation of that and be open to that. In terms of dates, I don't really get very many apart from, let's say, the Tower card. So, the Tower card is number 16. So number 16 could be very significant for you. And number 19 could be significant as dates as well. And just splitting the deck here, I feel like you do have the option to travel if you wanted to, but I feel like you're kind of quite happy. There you go, look, I just said, as I was talking, you have the option to travel here with the World card, the Hangman, but you're hanging back. You have options, but you're hanging back and you'd rather stay put where you are. And here's that Page of Cups here. So expect a message from someone, expect someone to come towards you. This could be a real surprise. And I feel like this is someone who has a lot of drive, that they have a drive to start something new here and open up the communication channels with you, and really want to balance out whatever needs to be healed as well. Because I feel like there could have been a rupture of some sort, and they want to bring justice as well. So I do feel like this is either a family member or a friend. Page of Cups could also, this could be someone younger than you as well, that who might be traveling from another place in the world, from the other end of the globe, to come towards you. You know, there are some elements here in terms of water elements. You know, this is someone, regardless, who is very intent on bringing justice to the situation, to this relationship, and they have had an alarm bell, massive alarm bell, a massive call from spirit to rectify their ways, um, and really come correct towards you as well, and start a new a relationship with you, and also heal a relationship with you as well. So again, I really don't feel like you are going anywhere. I feel like that someone's coming towards you, and you may have been on the defensive for quite some time with this person, maybe very combative energy. But you know, take the message that came through here. Just receive the gift that is coming towards you, um, and just stay where you are, stay put where you are, because I feel like someone is going to come towards you and are really, really intent on, you know, creating balance in this situation. I feel like they've gained a new perspective on you during their time of solace as well. And this is going to bring a lot of sunshine as well in your life as well. This person is going to bring a lot of healing, and this is a soulmate person. So a soulmate person could be romantic, or someone from your soul tribe, you know, a friend that feels like family as well. There was also a side note in terms of toxicity as well, I was just picking up on too. So there could be a healing of toxicity too, or toxic behaviours. Yeah, just keep your chin up as well, and just stay put where you are. Allow for someone to come through and maybe even offer you an apology as well, and accept that apology, receive that apology, and just start a new slate as well. So that's all I have for you, Pole 2. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care, beautiful souls. So we're going to move on to Pile 3 now. So we have the Tiger's Eye here. So Tiger's Eye, what is happening for you in terms of should you travel or relocate? Pile 3. So let's have a look at the Whispers of Love Oracle cards and see what Pile 3 has to say, or what the angels have to say. Guys, ancestors, please can we get some information for Pile 3? Well, that was pretty clear in it coming through. So we've also got the same card for you. That's so funny. So we had this for Pile 2. So we have number 19, express love. Through gifts, a small token of love can convey appreciation. So what I'm picking up on is you may be the person who may be going towards someone and traveling towards someone. So you may be traveling and giving someone something, okay? Someone that you really care for, and you might be giving them something, an offering or time. Who knows? We're going to look into it. So, Pile 3. So let's have a look for Pile 3. Should Pile 3 travel or relocate? So Speedy. Okay, so I feel like you're longing for someone and you're wanting to travel here with the boat here. You can probably see that. I'll show you later. And then we have Dottore. So you're wanting to heal a relationship maybe. You're wanting to calm the waters as well. La Superbia talks about maybe you've got your ego, you've had your ego in the way here. Maybe you've been jealous about something, or just desperate to close the gap, I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. That is what I'm hearing. So Pile 3, should Pile 3 travel or relocate? Il ladro, la lettera. Okay, so Pile 3, I feel like Pile 3, you could be giving someone a message. Interesting, because Pile 2 we had a message with the Page of Cups, and then we had 3 aces as well. So I feel like you could be offering someone or sending a message, and this could be your gift to someone. Falsità. Pile 3, are you the person from Pile 2 that this Pile 2 people are waiting for? It's funny. And you're longing for this person. You're quite secretive, maybe. Pile 3, we have Gran Signore. You have I'm almost certain that Pile 3, you are the person, yeah. Pile 3, you really could be the person that Pile 2 is expecting and waiting. waiting to receive an apology from. We do have someone who is very creative, someone who is very literate, someone who is very academically sound, academically intelligent, very intelligent, generally speaking, mentally sharp, has a very good memory as well. And maybe you've been on the defense for some time, pile 3. Il nemico, l'amante. Yeah, la fedeltà. Yeah, okay. Alright, so pile 3, you might, pile 3, Pile 3, I feel like you're longing for someone and you're wanting to travel towards someone, but you may have been on the defense about showing feelings or even catching feelings. But regardless, you are very loyal and you might be working, you may be very focused on your work at this time, pile 3. You yourselves could be the people that have been dealing with some toxic people, maybe. Il nemico does talk about an enemy, a male. But I actually feel like this is your energy here and you are attracted to a female and you want to make them your lover, is what I'm seeing here. And because you're faithful to them, you're loyal to them and only them. That's what I'm seeing. That is what I'm seeing here. Pole 3. I just feel like you're wanting to heal this connection and you're wanting to travel and move towards someone, but you've been blocking. Look, we've got the devil card here. Interesting. So I'll just show you that. So it's basically, I feel like you have been dealing with someone or even you've been dealing with toxic behaviours as well, toxic patterns, toxic issues, toxic people, situations, maybe false friendships as well, you know, false lovers even. So not something that was built to last. But I feel like you could be seeing someone that you're wanting to travel towards, but you've been, maybe you've been blocked by them in their communication. So you've been blocked by this person. But yeah, we're trying to get the information about, you know, should pile 3 travel or relocate? I don't get the sense as relocation. I do feel like there's a sense of you wanting to go towards someone, and this person may have blocked you, and closed off the communication lines with you, because you may have come across as quite uppity, come across as quite superior minded than them, and may have been quite condescending to someone as well, which is not a nice quality. It's not a nice trait to see in people. And as a result, this person may have blocked you from communicating from them, and you're desperate and you're really wanting to heal this connection, this relationship. This could be romantic or even a family as well. Relationships come in different ways, different sizes, different shapes, different sentiments are involved as well. Different modes of communication are involved too. And every person has a different love language as well. So that's what I'm seeing here for you, pile 3, is that you're desperate to close the gap, and you will do whatever it takes in order to do that, maybe even sneakily coming through the side door and surprising someone and just even giving them a letter or just leaving a letter in their home, in their place of work. Maybe these are things that you've been thinking about and you've been contemplating about. But yeah, I don't see that you're going to be travelling. I mean, I don't see you're going to be relocating, rather, but I do see that you're going to be, the desire is there to travel. So yeah, we have the Hierophant, the Star. So yeah, we have a lot of healing that's needed at this time. We have you wishing, you're praying about travelling. You're praying about taking steps to travel. You're praying and planning to travel, to move. I don't think you're going to be travelling at this time. I don't feel like you're going to be relocating anytime soon. But I do see that this is on your mind. And I do see that there is something that you need to close out before you start your new adventure. Because that's just the honourable thing to do, is to close out cycles before you go on a new adventure, rather than just running away from your commitments and your priorities and your responsibilities. With the Hierophant, this does talk about commitments in terms of marriage, but also about you making sure that you're dotting the I's and crossing the T's. So you're making sure that you are working diligently. You're committed to your job first. You're committed to your responsibilities first. And maybe there is a desire to travel, but you're having to stop yourself from actually physically moving forward because it's not the right opportunity to do that right yet, just now, because you really need to focus on your commitments. And we have the Empress card, so you could be dealing with a mother, you could be dealing with someone who you really see in high regard as someone who could be marriage material for you as well. Pile 3. And this person has the key to your heart here. Again, I really feel like this person here, this Empress energy, is a very strong divine feminine energy. She really knows her worth. And so if you are going to be coming towards her or traveling towards her or even planning or wishing about traveling or relocating towards her, you're really going to have to come and stand corrected with this person, because they could block you for life. And that means they'll put security guards around their home, they'll put CCTV, they'll do whatever it takes in order to stop you from coming back into their life. So I don't know what you've done, pile 3, but you've really upset this amazing goddess, this Empress. So, either stand corrected and come correct, or not. So yeah, you're in two minds about maybe delivering a message before you even actually make moves on traveling towards someone that you really see in high regard, and you eventually would love to marry. This is someone who is your wish fulfillment here. You're wishing, you're praying, you're doing whatever it takes in order for this to happen. You really see a future with this person. You really see the long-term goal with this person. But at this time, you're also burdened with work. So you might want to send them a message first and hopefully see if the communication lines are open. I don't know if they will be. I don't know, because I feel like this person here has a lot more opportunity on the other side of wherever they are at. But here's for hoping. You never know. Maybe you've deceived them before in your past. Maybe there's some deceptive energy here. We have Falsità, very strong deceptive energy here. We have someone who has wearing a false mask, someone who's very deceptive, So someone who may have cheated someone as well. The Empress is not a person, an individual who takes these matters very lightly. They never forget a face either. And they don't take any prisoners to prison. They slay them before they even go into prison. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is someone who is very honourable and someone who has a lot of respect for themselves. They'd rather be on their own, happy in their own company and satisfied with that, than be with people that may have hurt them quite a few times before. I don't know. This is just an energy I'm picking up on. Especially people who just fantasize about them sexually. I'm also seeing a sycophant as well. So I am seeing a potential of a fan who's gone crazy as well. And there could have been some sort of situation here where there needed to be some blockages in place here, or boundaries that had to be set up in order for a sycophant or fan to really cross several boundary lines, and here's the King of Swords here. So King of Swords, so you could be someone who is definitely wanting to travel and give someone your heart here, or even offer someone a relationship, but you're not showing face at this time with the King of Swords. You could be very guarded at this time as well, and also you're very committed to your work at this time, and so you're literally in a rock and a hard place, and you're also trying to choose the right thing to do, whether you should go down this path or whether you should go down that path. I do feel like Spirit also is trying to help you as well and try to heal some kind of anxiety that you might be having, pile 3. But yeah, in terms of travelling, I don't think the way is not to go the sneaky route, the short route. The way is always to do the long route. And here we have the Emperor here. And yes, we do have a divine match here. So I do see that there is a high vibrational match here in terms of true love. And I feel that, you're going to have to really play your cards right, pile 3, because I feel like this is your last chance here with this person here. So we have the Emperor here, who can be quite controlling as well, and can also be quite despotic too. I would say with the cards that have come out earlier. So if you are committed to your work and you are coming across like that as very like a control freak, then there is no doubt that you will be just choosing that at this time in terms of your work and building an empire, and staying put where you are and being very stubborn about it, being very religious minded about it. So you're just very committed to your building your empire, building your foundation. Just build, 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 build. Yeah, I don't see you traveling at all, pile 3. Or relocating, other than, you know, sending a message which can talk about travel and communication. I do see that you are burdened, and you have been cheated on yourselves as well, and you're kind of worried about this happening again for you. But there is a potential for great love here, but there is also some choices, like very strong decision making that needs to be taking place here, where you could be dealing with legal battles here and sleepless nights with regard to your business as well, and you could be battling your mind as well. So I just feel like you're really undecided about whether you should travel or relocate or not. But what I will say is that there is a strong potential here for a beautiful divine partnership here. And I do see that there is a beautiful, strong potential for a happy home. So this could be, for example, if you're the Emperor, I don't see you moving away from your empire. Of course not. Why would the emperor move away? You know, the Emperor attracts also through great will and strength as well, and control and good communication as well, to attract the Empress into their own home as well, and maybe build together. So maybe it's first of all you sending out the message first, la lettera, and sending an offer, a peace offering first, before you even start on even thinking about, you know, relocating and traveling. But I feel like a lot of this has got to do with you really needing to open your heart, and really opening up, and being honest and showing your true cards, showing your true intentions, showing your heart, and not feeling that you need to control, not needing to control your feelings here, because I feel like there is someone here who's really holding on to how they're coming across, and there's no time for that. Life is too short, you know, life is too short to be stuck in your ego about how, what, and people think about you. So pile 3, I do see an opportunity for travel, but first of all, communication lines need to be open first, and that does talk about travel through maybe the communication lines of network, World Wide Web, email, maybe even sending a phone call, sending a message, you know, calling, a calling card, a letter, which does talk about airmail, which does talk about travel in that sense. But you physically moving and traveling, I don't see that. But I do see that there is an Empress here who really knows her worth, and I don't think she's going to be moving either. So it's kind of like a battle of heads here. Who's going to make the first move here? And I would say, honorably speaking, it would need to be you, the Emperor. But let's have a look now at the card, the main card for you, pile 3. Very unexpected reading here. I do feel like you have everything already in terms of like creating or starting a family. There's a great potential for family and marriage. I do see that, but I just feel like you're kind of stuck between what you've been building and whether you're worried about your work being sabotaged by a romantic relationship is what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here. So, and because you've had experience with relationships too before, but don't forget the Empress has too. But an Empress does not come about every single day. This is a rarity. So it's up to you what kind of decision and choice you're going to be making. But I would say choose wisely, because this person, once she's gone, she's gone. Okay? So, word of warning there for you. So pile 3, will you be travelling or relocating? No. So, I'll be reading this again as I did in part 2. So, express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. A gift is evidence of your love and care for someone. So there's a need for you to open up your heart and show your appreciation to someone, which I don't feel like you have done that, no. Gifts do not need to be expensive. Showing someone your favourite place, sharing a special song, or writing a note of gratitude are ways of giving. Let someone know you care. So sending that message as well as showing that you care. And also maybe inviting them to your own home and showing and sharing them like where your sacred spot is, where you really like to go and like be in your own abode, in your own home, in your own place, where you live. Or even, I wouldn't say don't take them to the place where you work, because then you get into your headspace of work. So I would say, maybe sharing a note about that, about, sharing and showing someone your favorite place would be really great. Or even sending a message or like a song to them would be lovely, a lovely gesture, and I think they'd really appreciate it. So make the effort to know what is special about the people in your life. Show your appreciation for them through distinctive and meaningful gifts. Simple thoughtfulness is the best gift for anyone. Remembering a favourite food or a significant date can mean a lot to someone. So maybe it's their birthday and you remind them and you share and send them a nice sweet birthday message. It'll mean the world to that person. That means the world to someone, to many people. Just sharing and knowing and showing that you care in that way and that you are seeing them and that you value them and that you appreciate them is beautiful, and it's enough. Simple thoughtfulness is the best gift for anyone. Remembering a favourite food or a significant date can mean a lot to someone, so maybe even cooking for them would be very sweet as well. It's a nice little hint there. So this card depicts 2 mermaids. The male offers a pearl to the female. Pearls are associated with protection and love. So pearls are associated with protection and love and used as lucky charms or for clearing blocks to abundance. A gift has more meaning when given from your heart. So give from your heart here. And again, like the superficiality, the physical things, like an expensive gift is not what the Empress wants. The Empress wants you to be your true, candid, open self. And I do feel like it could be honourable for you to really humble yourself and apologise for anything that you may have said that may have hurt them as well. And if that's really not in your nature, then I would say to really start to learn how to do that. Really become humble and see that you're not perfect and see that you don't have to always be in control. You don't always have to have it together. You don't have to always look great every single day. You can have a hair out of place. You could have spots. It doesn't really matter. You're human. And so what human being means is also being a human with all of the traits of what a human is, showing anger, showing frustration, showing emotional vulnerability. These are all part of your whole kaleidoscope of what makes you you. I'm not saying to show anger to this person because I don't feel like they're going to take it at all, but I feel that you maybe opening up and sharing your flaws, saying, look, I'm a bit of a control freak, or I work too much, or I'm sorry I haven't valued you before, but I do appreciate you. That takes a lot of courage. So yeah, maybe that's something that could be helpful for you at this time, pile 3. So I don't think you'll be traveling or relocating, but I do feel like sending out love darts, cupid love arrows, and letting them travel to someone's heart is going to be enough at this time. And then just build from there, okay? So thank you so much, pile 3. I really hope you appreciated this reading. I really hope that it has really guided you on your path. Please do like, share and subscribe if you would like a private reading with me about a specific topic. You're more than welcome to book as well. Thank you so much, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you so much. Take care, beautiful souls. Bye for now.